In this video, I'm going to let you in on one of the top cash flow killers that, if left unchecked, will devalue your property and make your cash flow go negative. Hi, I'm Christian with Landlord Advocates. We're all about providing you with the tools and resources to make sure that you make more money and you get to keep some more in your pocket. This video is a part of the full 27-point Cash Flow Killer Masterclass, and you can download it for free right now if you click the link here or here. With that, let's get started and dive right in. Let's take a look at Cash Flow Killer. Let's pick number 8. Location, location, location. Okay, it's probably the biggest used phrase in real estate, right? It usually has to do with the idea that a property's location can really make or break its value. And we're going to kind of shift to make this fit property management, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do with a property's value, but it has to do with the location of the actual property management company. So you're probably thinking, of course, a property management company is going to be in the same city that my house is in. I mean, that makes sense, right? And yeah, you're right. That makes sense. It should be. But you have to be careful because a lot of times property management companies aren't even in the same city that your property would be in. And it doesn't have to be a crazy location. Like if we're talking about Florida, I'll use the example, Tampa, Florida and Orlando, Florida. They're about an hour apart. They're accessible by highway. Only takes about an hour to get to each other. But that's not close enough. We need a property management company that's within 10, 20, 30 miles of where your property is located because of the day-to-day stuff. I mean, posting notices on doors, doing random drive-bys, doing the inspections properly. There's a lot of things that these companies are doing that require them to be close. And it's really sad that even, we have to bring this up, that property management companies will solicit property owners that have property that's not even in their same city. They try to do business too far away from their beehive office, where their main hub office is. If they don't have satellite offices that are located in those subject cities that your property will be in, they're never going to be able to manage the property properly. And self-managed people out there, you already know the pain of this. You know the heartache. Okay, if you're a self-managed person that lives in California and you have property in Florida, you can't manage the property from there. You already know that. All right, you're already probably with a property management company, or you're searching for a good one. And I don't blame you, and you don't blame yourself. I mean, you know that it's so difficult to do. So what do you think the people that aren't in the same location as their property, they're going to go through the same thing. They may claim that they can handle it, but you really just have to be cautious here. You have to make sure that when you're interviewing them or looking for a company, just find out where their office is located. Make sure it's actually in the same city that your property's in. Because if it's not, it's going to be really, really tough for them to manage your property properly. You know what? Actually think about it from the point of emergencies. I brought up before about posting late notices, doing drive-bys, doing inspections. That's great and all. Yes, they need to be close to be able to do that. But think of an emergency situation. If the house starts flooding, or the house is even on fire, something big like that, where the tenants need someone out there quickly to respond, to be there. It's just, you can't do it if you're not close. And again, self-managed people that have gone through this, you already know. That's why you're probably with a company now, or searching for a company, because you've gone through this type of stuff. The other thing is, it's about knowing the local culture and the local market. I'm talking everything from vendors, picking out the right vendors. They know people that have done business in that location for a long time. They know who's good. They know who's bad. Not necessarily for big national companies, but the local guy, the local people that are really that should be good, or the local people that are bad. They know kind of the culture there. They also know how the people are there too. The general culture of the people, and just to have a this really ties. This is really more about bigger companies that are national, and they're just maybe trying to reach out too far. They're not familiar with the localized thing. I just, there's a good part about that if they're national and they're big and they really have the systems down and they're good at managing. But you just have to be careful that they're not too far away from where your property is. And, if they're good enough and they've been doing business for a long time, they kind of know where to push their limits to. But even for the smaller guys, the smaller property management companies out there that claim that they can manage your property, but if they're not, like I said, in the same city, you're really, really going to be shooting yourself in the foot. That was just one of the 27 cash flow killers that's waiting for you inside the full masterclass, which you can download for free by clicking the link here or there. All you have to do is simply enter your details and you'll get instant access to the complete masterclass training for free. You might be asking yourself, why is it free? And if I was in your shoes, I'd be thinking the same thing. We're planning on putting this on the market for $197 in the future, but before we do that, we need some documented success stories. So go on over, watch the full masterclass, give us your feedback if you think it's worthy. With that, we'll see you on the other side. We can't wait.